Right. So, Mr. Harry, who lives in St. Kitts, is planning to travel to Barbados. A travel club offers the rates shown below, right? So, you have Petty's Travel Club, holiday in Barbados. Return airfare is US $356. You all know what return airfare means?
Yes.
It means that is your price to go and come back, right? And then hotel accommodation is 97 US per night. Calculate the total cost of airfare and hotel accommodation for 3 nights using the rates offered by Petty's Travel Club, right? So this is Petty's rate we're gonna look at, right? Petty's rate. So let's go. What am I adding here? What's the first thing? 356. That is the return airfare. And I need to add what? What is the hotel? 97 by how much days? By how much nights? 3 nights. Work on this and tell me what's his Petty's rate, please. 647, and this will be, let me shift that a little bit. Right? This will be, which currency is this? US dollars. US dollars, right? Everybody good there? Let's roll on to the next part. They said another travel club advertises the following package. So this travel club is giving you 3 nights hotel accommodation plus airfare for EC 1610, right? This is EC dollars. So no, that is Eastern Caribbean dollars, right? So they want you to calculate the cost of a trip for 3 nights as advertised by Angie's Travel Club, but they want it in US dollars, right? So this is Angie's Travel Club, right? So Angie's Travel Club. Now we're going from EC back to US. Let me see who remembers. EC back to US, we multiply or divided? Excellent. Divided. So it will be 1610 divided by 270. How much money is this in? This is US dollars now, right? How much US is this? 1610 divided by 270. $596 and how much cents? 296, right? So 296 means that if you go to 2 decimal places, it will change 9 to 10, which means you have to add 1 to the 2, so it'll be 30 cents approximately. So this is Angie's Travel Club. This is their rate, right? Now let's see what the next part of the question is. State, given a reason for your answer, which travel club, Angie or Petty's, has the better offer. So who will you say have the better offer? Angie's or Petty's? And what is your reason? Angie's has the better offer because it is cheaper. Everybody good there? So EC 1610 is charged by Angie's Travel Club, right? And this 1610 includes a sales tax of 15%. Calculate the cost of the trip 3 nights before sales tax is added. So anytime you want to get back the cost for anything before tax, you need to divide by, if it's 50%, it will be 100%, which is the original amount, plus the 15%. Right? 100% plus the 50%. It's already included. You know what this will be equal to? 1610 divided by 115%. How do we write 115%? It will be 115 over what? If it's a percent, over 100. right? It's a percent, so it's over 100. So this will be equal to 1610 divided by 115 over 100, which will give me what? What's my original cost for Angie's travel club? How much again? EC 1400 exactly. Okay, so that's the cost before we added tax. All right, let's go. Let's go. So, BDS means Barbadian dollars, EC means Eastern Caribbean, right? Now, current exchange Barbados $2,000 to EC 2,700. Calculate the value of one Barbados dollars to Barbadian dollars to EC, right? So it's basically like 2,000 multiplied by something, let's call it X, is equal to 2,700, right? So to find out what this exchange rate is, you need to take this 2,000 and do what with it on the side. Anybody knows? No. What's the opposite of multiply? Divide, right? Let me write this multiplication sign a little better. So you're doing the opposite of multiply on that side. So X, which is my exchange rate, right? X is going to be equal to 2,700 divided by 2,000. What is my exchange rate? How much? No, 2,700 divided by 2,000 is what? 1.35, right? $1.35. So therefore, there you go. So therefore,
So 1.35.
right. So therefore, one Barbados dollars BDS. Got chance somebody. Barbadian $1 is equal to EC $1.35. That's my conversion. Everybody good there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna write this a little better. BDS. So if current exchange EC 432 for Barbadian dollars, calculate the amount of Barbadian dollars which Karen would receive, right? So we're going from EC, look at the conversion above here. We're going from EC back to Barbados dollars. What we doing? Divided. So EC 432 is going to be equal to 432 divided by $1.35. This will give us Barbados. How much Barbadian dollars? 432, 300 and flat.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, roll into the next one time, right? You all can write down that part there. 50 cents? Right, let's go. So Marco is on vacation in the Caribbean. He exchanged 4,500 Mexican pesos to Eastern Caribbean dollars, which is ECD, right? Same thing as EC, right? He received 610 EC dollars, right? Complete the statement below about the exchange rate. So one EC dollar is equal to how many Mexican pesos, right? So it's the same thing like the one we did above. It's like 630 multiplied by some value X is going to give me 4,500 Mexican pesos, right? It's going to give us 4,500. So in order to find X, which is the exchange rate, is going to be 4,500 what? What am I doing here with the 630? No, you're divided. So X is going to be equal to 4,500 divided by 630, which will give me what? How much Mexican dollars this is? $7 and what after the 4? 2, so it's 14 cents. And this will be Mexican dollars, right? So I put it up here. 1 EC is $7.14 Mexican pesos. That is it for conversion of currencies, right? But we roll it into some questions here, kind of similar to conversion, but they're dealing with like cellular phones. Well, we have one cellular phone question here. But copy this down. Let's go. Kim has 2 telephones. One is a cellular and the other, and the other is a landline. So a landline is basically like a house phone, right?
So like you can almost get a phone.
Yeah. You know, like you have a house phone in your house, it's connected to a cord, right?
Yes, so like
Yeah. Yeah. So the rates for local calls. I'll fix my chair. Hold on. Right. So the rates for local calls are shown below, right? So you have your monthly rental fee for a cellular phone. You don't have to pay any rental fee for the month. But for the landline, you have to pay a rental fee of $45, but the calls per minute is cheaper. Now, 85 cents, first things first, is actually 0.85. That's what 85 cents is, and 15 cents is 0.15. Everybody good there?
yes.
Right. So in 1 month, calls are made lasting a total of 1 hour and 5 minutes. Show by calculations that the cost of using the landline was less than the cost of using the cellular phone, right? So we need to find landline first and then cellular. But first, let's calculate how much minutes.
So it's
How much minutes the call lasted?
and
How much minutes the call lasted?
5 minutes.
An hour and 5 minutes, right? How much minutes is that in total?
1 minute, like 65.
65. Excellent. It's 60 plus 5 because 60 minutes in 1 hour. So it'll be 65 minutes. Everybody good here?
Yes, sir.
Right.
So you need this one.
No. We didn't. We wasn't supposed to do this homework, but we do it now. So let's go. 65 minutes, right? Now for cellular, let's look for cellular. Cellular would be equal to 65 multiplied by what's the cost per minute
45.
for cellular phones?
0.85.
0.85. This is the monthly fee. There's no monthly fee.
5.
So it'll be 0.85 you're multiplying by, right?
25.
So what again? That's 0.85. Right. 0.85. What's the cost here for the cellular? How much? $55.25. That's the cellular. Let me send this bad boy down. Right, let go. So let's deal with landline. Now the thing about landline is you must add the $45, right? So it'll be 45 plus the same 65 multiplied by what's the cost per minute for landline? 0.15 or 15 cents. So this here will give us the total cost for our landline. What we're getting there? Somebody calculate it. What again? Yeah, but you gotta add the 45. $9.75, add 45. What again? $9.75 added to 45. What again there? $54.75. So what did the question ask? The question asked me, show by calculation that the cost of using a landline is less than the cost of using a cellular. Is the cost of using a landline less? Look at the total cost of the landline, look at the total cost of the cellular. Huh? Is the cost of using the landline less?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes, the cost of landline is less than, off twice. Right, so the cost of using a landline is less than the cost of a cellular. Cellular. Everybody clear there? Let me do the second part one time and then you all will copy, right? We're doing better by today one time. Right? So watch it. For the month of March, a landline phone was used and the bill costed $54.60. Calculate the total time in minutes for which the call lasted. Now, what's something? Above 65 minutes. 65 minutes was equal to $54.75. So, if this is equal to for 65 minutes, how much less is the score here? Huh? How much less is the score? The $54.60. It's 15 cents less. So that will less be 1 minute less. So 64 minutes is equal to $54.60. It's 50 minutes less, so just 1 minute less. 1 minute less, right? Okay, and I can put on it here when 1 minute is 15 cents, right? 15 cents. Okay? So we're going to write this. I'm going to write this a little better. Everybody good there? So we're going from the top. So better buy, a better buy Gamal is up now. A better buy means you get right. So better buy means you get more value for your money. Right? So how do you compare? You have to compare unit price, which is the price per unit. No, per item, sorry, price per item. That's all. The price per item rather than the total cost or price. Right, we're trying to find which one is the cheaper option here, right? So they gave us Smiley orange juices sold in cartons of 2 different sizes at the prices shown below. So the carton size is 350 milliliters and the cost is $4.20. Then we have 450 milliliter, which is $5.13. Which carton of orange juice is the better buy? Justify your answer, right? So we're trying to find the cost per unit. All you have to do to find the cost per unit is divide. So it's going to be for the cost per unit, right? Meaning per milliliter. It will be 420 divided by 350. How much money is it per milliliter there? You will get a cents. You'll get some cents. How much cents you get there? $4.20 divided by 350 as well. What we getting here?
So we get 3 and 2 of 15. Yes, sir.
You get what? So again, 0.12,
Yes, sir.
how much, what after the 2? Nothing.
0.12.
Right, so that is how much, this is what? This is actually
One.
or 12 cents. That's 12 cents, right? Let me see the cost per unit for the next one. So I should put cost per unit for the, this was for the 350, right? This was a 350 milliliter, right? So cost per unit for the 450 milliliter. Right? It will be, wait. We make a mistake up here now. No, we make no mistake. It is, this one is 513 divided by 450. Where again here?
0.01.
0.0114. Or, so to two decimal places, we good. So two decimal places is money. So there'll be 11 cents. So which one is the better buy? Which one is cheaper? Therefore, the 350 is cheaper.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, the 450 ml carton is cheaper. Right? Which means, therefore, cheaper, making it the better buy.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Hey, what are you looking now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so yesterday we were looking at better buy. We looked at these questions here. Your homework was number 20 and 21. So we go down here. The table below shows two jars of peanut butter of the same brand. Jar 1 would be $2.14, and this jar has 150 grams in it. Jar 2 is 650, which contains 400 grams. Everybody seen that? Which of these jars is the better buy? How would I go about calculating this? To find out which one is the better buy. What do I have to find?
2.7.
I have to find, excellent, I have to find the cost per unit. The cost per unit. So for jar 1, we are trying to figure out, oh Lord. Hello, good morning. So jar 1, we are trying to find the cost per unit, right? So that will be equal to $2.14 divided by 150, which will tell me how much it costs for 1 gram, right? So how much does this work out to be? What's the cost per gram or per unit here? Quickly. 2.14 divided by 150. So two decimal places. 0.014. Right? And for jar 2, it will be 650 over 400, right? How much is this working out to be? 650 divided by 400. 0.01625. So 6. 0.16. So this one here will be approximately equal to 0.01. 1 cent. Right? Which is 1 cent. This is 1 cent per gram. Cool? 1 cent per gram. This one works out approximately to be 0.02, which is 2 cents per gram. Right? Per gram. So therefore, which option will be the better buy, which is the cheaper option? Which one is cheaper? So therefore, jar 1 is the, wait boy, somebody take a thing down, sir.